enough interest from NFL teams to have a player play an alternative position.
Well, didn't Jabril Peppers have that last year?
Correct.
They asked him to work out at a couple of different positions.
So what happens is Lamar Jackson's officially been asked to run some routes. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I flat out tell the NFL I'm a friggin' quarterback.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and I'm a really good quarterback, and you're going to evaluate me as a quarterback. And I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Remember Rich Gannon?
Sure.
MVP of the Super Bowl, Oakland Raiders. He was drafted in the 4th round by New England. And New England, after they drafted him, said, by the way, Rich, you're now a safety. And Rich said, no, I'm not. I'm a quarterback. He didn't report to camp. He forced a trade to Minnesota, ultimately became an NFL MVP. And my point is, Lamar Jackson is not some borderline athlete. This is a special talent. I think he's got a role, and I mean as a starting quarterback in the NFL. So if I'm him, I don't want to cloud the issue at all. I'm a quarterback, evaluate me as such.
I just don't even know how, as we're watching kickers run 40s right now, I don't even know how logistically would that work. Right? I mean, I know that the quarterbacks who throw to wide receivers initially are the throwing quarterbacks, if you will, of which Lamar Jackson is not one.
Right.
But then there are other, wide receivers will then get back in line and run when the other quarterbacks come out there. Is he supposed to
They would do it after the whole thing was done.
Right.
And they'd bring him out again with a couple of the, quote, throwing quarterbacks. And he would do it. Christian McCaffrey did it last year. After the drills were over, Christian McCaffrey, he went from running back to slot receiver.
Right.
So that's what was, so when it's all done,
that's when
they bring those guys out.
Got it.
But I'm telling you, he's the most electrifying athlete in this entire draft.
J.K. Scott?
J.K. Scott is not.
No, okay, I'm sorry. You're still referring, we're still on Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, the league is going his way as far as running quarterbacks, and it's going to take a commitment from an NFL team to say, philosophically, we're going to change who we are. But if you do that, you're going to get a player that makes plays.
Well, and also, the league is also going in the direction of having more of a, if you will, college offense. I mean, we just saw a Philadelphia Eagles team RPO their way to a Super Bowl championship with a quarterback that doesn't really have much of a threat to run.
And we also saw Bill O'Brien in Houston take a guy like Deshaun Watson and say, Deshaun, we're going to make you feel comfortable, not the other way around. And they built their playbook around a lot of college philosophies.
Right. Wanted everybody to know that's the way he's doing it down there.
It's forward thinking. I don't think this guy's going to be able to block. Is he a guard, center? He looks like a center, man.
Listen, you break away from that kick coverage team. You better look out on the sideline.
Got to be able to chase him down.
We were watching the specialists yesterday. A couple guys with some big legs out there, man. A couple kickers in this draft.
Yep.
Young man out of Miami. Not Michael Bagley. Yeah, Pinheiro was booting him darn near into the stands on the kickoff.
He can bang him. I think it's 75% touchback percentage for him.
Yeah.
Like, when he kicks it, it's over.
Perfect from 50 plus.
And that's a value, by the way, in NFL circles.
Absolutely.
Think about who you're talking to here. Guy that was with a team that went through 5 kickers through the course of the season. So perhaps Anthony Lynn, Tom Telesco paying attention here.
Did you get up to 5 kickers?
If you technically, I mean, Josh Lambo was in camp. So Lambo and Younghoe Koo in camp.
He was in camp. He was the starter.
Yeah. After Koo, it was Novak. After Novak, it's the last 40.
Are you a punters guy? Are you a kickers guy? Kind of like
punter. Love the punters.
I was going to say.
I do like the specialists.
Well, the mascots, the specialists, kind of. This guy decided he was going to have big hang time this year, so that's all he did. Just laid up these monster punts all day long. He'll go inside the first 4 rounds, I think.
All right, J.K. Scott will be the last one we cover.